Hi again. Today I will share with you some market updates regarding what I think is happening right now after the sell off last week. This is the Dow index, and as you can see here, price reacted from this supply area, and it looks like it may go to target this demand area. But if you look carefully, you will see that price actually stayed here for a while, didn't break the lows or break it, but it's not a not an obvious break, and here and even the highs is also not broken. So it makes you wonder why the index here, especially the Dow, is not making any lows while other indices like the Nasdaq was actually moving to the downside while the Dow didn't move at all. I think because the Nasdaq wanted to reach the demand zone, which is here, and also the S&P, I think, did the same, which is reaching the demand zone. And what happened after it reached the demand zone? You can see this beautiful two candles here to the upside. Gives you an idea that price looks like it has respected this demand zone, and I think it will continue to the upside. And this was just a trap for the peers, as you can see here, and it reacted from this demand area. On the Dow, you can see price didn't move at all, stayed on this range, which is actually, if you look at Fibonacci retracement, it's almost like reached the retraced half percent, like 50%, and it also went to reach the 61 line. Didn't quite went to it, but we have this reaction afterwards. And one extra confirmation, you can add it to your thesis or hypothesis. You can look at the RSI and go for higher time frames. You'll see that price, while going down, it's here, it's going up. And what's more important than the RSI is actually the volume. You can't see the volume here, I think, but I will go to the futures and you will see it obviously here. What is happening here is that price is going down or stayed in this range, and you can see here the volume is going up, which means something is happening here. And I think institutions are picking this index. It's not a selling volume, in my opinion. I think they are buying it. And so my thesis for, or my bias for the next week is actually buying the indices. And also, if you look if you look at the chart different way, you will see that we were in a channel since March 24. It's a rising channel, always been respected the lower limit, respected the upper limit, and here. So I will buy it here. I may sell it here, and if I see a good reaction. And I don't know if we will break this channel in the future, but I don't know. But for the next week, I think we are just going up to liquidate these highs or these double tops. and see what happens next. This is for the indices. For the Bitcoin, it looks scary first, but I think this is also an accumulation, because as you can see here, this is the double tops, and of course it can break to the downside, and then bears will be in control, because it happened here before. We had this range, broke into the downside, and it was actually the start of the downtrend. Of course, price went up again just to liquidate these highs, but it was the start of the downtrend. So possible scenarios is that price goes, make another high, and go to, if this is a bearish case scenario, this may happen, go liquidate these double tops and then go to the downside. Or if this is an accumulation and this is just the spring, so in this case we will wait for like another test, maybe here, like here, here, and we will see a reaction from here. If it's gone up in a huge or a fast momentum, then it's actually an accumulation and it wasn't distribution. And if it's not, so you may want to close your position if it's not. But in my opinion, it's just an accumulation. Just went to the to test this exponential moving average, and then it will continue to the upwards. It happened here also. Just shake out. You just to induce fear, and let's send you to the wrong direction. And then, as I said, normally they test it again. There is a level here, and then goes up, test it again, then you'll see like price going to the upside very fast. So if this happens here, it looks like this. Price should test this area again, which is around 80. I think it's 80k, and here it was like 50k. It's normally it's psychological level. So you'll wait for a retest here, and you can, if you have a position, you can just put your stop losses here and wait for price to show you which direction it wants to go to. That's it for today. Follow for more.